Welcome to the Knowing the Materials, Machine, and Tools video for the Fancy Cord knit spin operation. This video will walk you through the different materials and parts of the knit spin machine, as well as the various tools that you will use as an operator. Please familiarize yourself with this information. The white material is known as the 8 single cord. It is placed on the rack in packages. The blue material is known as polypropylene. It is also called sliver. It is positioned behind the frame in barrels. The final product is called Fancy Cord. It is a combination of the 8 singles cord and the sliver. The whole machine is called the frame. It is made up of 50 individual spindles. Each individual knit spin spindle is composed of numerous intricate parts that work together to produce the Fancy Cord final product. Each part will be identified in this segment of the video. Starting at the top, the rack is where the cord packages are placed. This part is the ring tensor. This is the yarn cutter. The pink part is called the thread guide. The next part consists of 3 sets of roller pairs. The back top roller and back bottom roller, the second top roller and second bottom roller, and the front top roller and the front bottom roller. Behind the roller pairs, you can see the collector where the cord and the sliver meet, and the apron belt which funnels everything together. The part above the pairs of rollers is called the trumpet guide. This is where the operator feeds the sliver. After the cord goes through the collector, it is threaded through the suction pipe. The large box is called the knitting box. The specific parts inside of the knitting box will be identified later in this video. Directly below the knitting box is the cord break sensor. The part in front of the sensor is the yarn guide roller. The silver rod is known as the yarn guide rod. Farther down the spindle is the take-up roller, where the finished Fancy Cord travels through. At the very bottom of the spindle is the shelf, where extra doff package tubes are stored. To wind the Fancy Cord properly, the traverse guide and the drum roller work in unison. Revisiting the knitting box, there are several parts inside of it. Directly below the suction pipe inside of the knitting box is the spinner. Attached to the spinner is the A-cap. This part is the knitting guide. The largest part inside of the knitting box is called the knitting head. On the knitting head, the needle is very important. The control panel under the knitting box, which activates and shuts down the spindle, also contains the knitting switch. The pick roller is used during the operator task of cleaning. To use the pick roller, simply clench the black trigger on the tool. A 99% alcohol cleaning solution is also used with paper towels when cleaning the spindle. The bottle should always be clearly labeled. To remove some waste, the traveler hook may need to be used. To clean the front rollers, the operator should use the roller brush. In certain tasks, the operator may need to use scissors to cut or position the cord. Thank you for watching the Knowing the Materials, Machine, and Tools video for the Fancy Cord knit spin operation. This terminology will be used heavily in the preceding videos that detail the specific operator tasks, so please be sure that you have viewed and mastered this information before moving on to the next video, Basic Operator Tasks.